When was the last time you asked a girl out?
Yesterday, and I got denied, so I had to just move on, right?
Yeah.
But it's all good, I don't care.
While today women have a lot more control over who they get close to, both physically and emotionally,
Some might say it's still the man's job to initiate a relationship. It's what we're ingrained to do.
More flattering that way, I think.
In efforts to find a suitable partner, the confident male pursues a woman, showering her in attention and gifts, seducing her with each gentle grasp and complimentary gesture.
unless he's a creep, then a restraining order would take care of him. But for the less confident male, a real shy guy,
A little bit too confident, I think. That's my problem.
pursuing a lady for the purpose of partnering can be a nightmare. Does she like me? Will she want me? Fear of rejection being the reason you're still single. If this is you fellas, fear not, because the odds are in your favor this year, and it only happens once every 4. Allow me to explain. You see, 2012 is a leap year, with one extra day being February 29th. And thanks to both a popular comic strip from 1937, partnered with old Irish folklore, when St. Bridget asked St. Patrick out on a date and he said no, February 29th is a day where the women can ask the men out.
Have you ever asked a guy out?
Yes.
Have you ever asked a boy out on a date?
I have not.
And if they're in a relationship, the women can also propose for marriage.
Traditionally back then, did the man ask the woman to marry them?
Always.
The official name of this day is Sadie Hawkins Day. She was a character in a 1930s Al Cap comic strip.
Oh, I would be the railroad where I made it right. I made a race against time.
It was an all-American publication about life down south. The story goes that none of the guys wanted to date Sadie. Her father was worried she'd never find a husband and leave the house. So he organized an event whereby all the bachelorettes in town would chase men around the village, having to wed the one they caught. The fact that February 29th comes into play is the whole Sadie Hawkins story mixed with the Irish folklore. Funny what influences culture these days.
Elementary school, I got asked out, and then we went to a movie, and she held the door open for me, which was super weird.
Do you think that women pursue men enough these days?
Not as much as they should. Because it's always that guy being like, I want to go talk to that girl. You know, and they're always like, you know, I know that guy wants to go talk to me, but he's never gonna.
I think women should approach women and men should approach men.
Love is in the air.
Is there somebody that you know that maybe you should have asked out?
Yes. Definitely yes. There's been more than one.
So why haven't you asked him out yet?
Too scared. Plus, I know that it's supposed to be the guys.
I think it's really hard for guys because if you're too aggressive, it's not good either.
I asked him.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us about the story.
I had to pursue him via Facebook because he wouldn't contact me. So I sent him a message, and I think like a week later, he finally got back to me, and we've been dating ever since, almost 3 years.
Are you a shy guy?
No, I just know how to use internet.
Some guys are, when they get rejection, it's the end of the world.
No, not for me. There's many fish out there in the sea. I move on to the next one.
What about me? Well, I'm not really ready to get married on Sadie Hawkins Day, leap year 2012. But it's always nice to have an extra night on the town. You single right now, you girls?
Yes. It's complicated.
They dress us up in khaki suits, so gee, we look so swell.
Hi there. Would you like to dance? Indeedly do.
So what do you think, ladies? If you like what you see, make your move on February 29th. You know where to find me.
Yeehaw!
In Victoria, I'm James Green for The Daily.
Yeah, indeedly do.